Boom. There you go. Now I see my signals. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Hello, everyone. How's it going? So, today I woke up and there were like, I don't know, 6, 7 inches of snow on the ground. So, decided to take a slow morning. And then I was like, why don't we do a live stream today? So, I'm just here doing a live stream. So, if you have any questions or anything, we're just relaxing today. Nothing big, nothing huge to talk about. If you have any questions about something specific, that's going to be echoing because, yep, there you go. Now we're good to go. So, yeah, well, hey, I'm excited to hear everyone out. If you have any questions, make sure to put them in the chat. I will just be talking about dumb phones. Here's a light phone if you're interested in that, or if you're interested in another one, I have plenty out here. I'll be doing a giveaway soon. I don't know when actually, but it'll be coming in soon. Like probably by the time that the Mudita Pure comes out and actually reaches my hands, I'll be doing some sort of, live stream, and we'll be testing it out and things like that, right? Yeah. So if you have any questions, make sure to put it in there. Hey, Santiago, how you doing? Not MN. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for watching. And that looks like Russian, maybe. Some language, Eastern European. It seems like it's a 210. It says hi, so hi. Yeah, so if you have any questions or anything, make sure to put it. If you guys want some background music, let me know so that it's not extremely, just me talking. But if you want some background music, we're just chilling today. We're just answering questions. I think I have about half an hour, 40 minutes, and I'll try to do these more often actually, since I just moved. I have a new job and it takes a little bit more time from me, so I won't be doing as many videos, but I'll still be making videos, just a little bit different. So again, if you have any questions, make sure to put them in the chat and we'll be talking about them. Just released a review yesterday of the Galaxy Watch 4, and that was actually very good. I actually like the device as a companion device if you need some smart features on the go and you don't need to bring a full smartphone. I think that smartwatch is very good. Here's one of the also latest devices I reviewed, the Sonim XP5, which actually I have an update for this. Let's talk about that in just a second. So the Sonim XP5, I mentioned that it's very difficult to get apps to work, but it's not impossible. I hope it still has some battery so that I can showcase a little bit of like how the device works. But again, if you have any questions, just put them out there. I'm just chatting today, just relaxing. Got about 30-40 minutes to be with you guys. So if you have, again, let's just talk. So let me show you. Yeah, it has some battery. Oh, nope, 0%. But let me talk. Maybe I can charge it in the meantime. Where do I have on the USB-C? Right here. Perfect. Give me a second. So yes. So one of the big things with this device, with the Sonim, we are going to be testing it right now. Let me just find my ports. I know there's like a way for me to charge faster. Let's see. Do I have a power bank? Here, let me just put this to charge and I'll be back in just a second. Okay. All right. So yes, so there is a way for the XP5 to install APKs. You have to input a code and then you have to sideload them via ADB. So essentially, it's a little bit of a more complicated process, but I also want to, actually, let me do this right now. I want to showcase you guys a tool that I think for those of you who are not so technical with terminals and things of that nature, XDA Developers has a tool that can help you navigate through, hey, how do I install, all of these different things, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, ADB install tool. And it's just, again, it's just easier if you're not used to like the commands and how to do it on the terminal, things like that. It's not that difficult to learn, but some people just want the easy, simple way. Um, let's see. I'm trying to find it. It's on XDA Developers. XDA Developers. ADB tool. And I think it's called something like Easy ADB Tools. Aha, I found it. ADB App Control. So if you have an Android device, here, let me put my screen on here. Let's see where you at. New scene? No, that's just that. Right. Let me create just right little bit. How can I sources? And then browser source, add source. Oh no, that's not the one I want. Sorry guys. Again, it's just a regular a regular live stream today. Nothing big, nothing huge. Just, we're gonna be having fun. Screen one here, right here. Boom, right there. Let me expand this so that I have it ready for next time. So this is the tool that I was talking about, ADB App Control. It makes it way easier for you to control what's on your device. So if you want to take out all of the bloatware, if you want to take out all of the different things, right? Like, you're able to do this through this tool, the ADB App Control app. Essentially is very easy to use. So you'll see all the packages. You can select them. You can automatically, say, hey, I don't want this. I don't want that. And I think it's very helpful. It shows you what you can do with your devices. As long as you have ADB enabled, you'll be able to use this tool to install applications, to remove applications, to do all of these things. So it's very good. It's on XDA Developers. The forum, you can find it again, ADB App Control. I think update 1.7.3 is the latest one. I've used it for a couple of devices just to see how it works, and I've been recommending it to people that may not be technically inclined. So yeah, there you go. So that's essentially a little bit of how how it works. I'm charging the XP5, so I'll show you how to do it, and probably I'll be referring people to this specific segment on the video so that they can do it as well. It says, what bothers me a lot in the phone industry is the replace cycle. When you just get used to a phone, somehow you just have to change it. Yeah, I mean, that's just the industry right now. That's how it's been. It's just profits, and that's how it works. That's why I support small companies that are supporting their devices for long term, right? Not even Sonim. I wouldn't even say Sonim is it's a company that's truly just remaining with their product line for a long time. Even Sonim, which I love the devices for Sonim, they still replace them every 1 or 2 years. But I mean, for example, here, the Light Phone or the Sunbeam, right? Sunbeam is going into a year and a little bit now. Light Phone is going into 2 years, and they still have just one model, one device, and they keep updating it, they keep supporting it. So that's why I support those companies, right? Like, even right here, I have the Alcatel Go Flip 4. Alcatel Go Flip 4, great device. I love it. It's an amazing device for some people. If you like iOS, if you like some of the conveniences that brought fair, but Alcatel is always pushing out the newest, the greatest, the latest, and they're not going to look into it. Daniel, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. But again, if you have all of those things in mind, support the companies that are actually supporting for the long term. Ideal Azaman, what's your opinion on the latest Nokia Flip feature phone? Is that the 2760? Is that what you're talking about? If so, if you watch any of my reviews on KaiOS, it's all the same. KaiOS, it's all the same. They have the same support. They're never going to implement anything that's really good, to be honest. I mean, I'm disappointed with you that KaiOS is not going to be something better. But the problem is that, they don't really have an incentive to make it better. The group text messages are not going to work very well. They are an option and that you can actually use. However, it's just not, going to be the best experience. And I think that's just something that's going to continue happening, right? And I mean, the newest Nokia Flip feature phone will be the same as the Alcatel Go Flip. I have the This is the Go Flip 4, but it's the Verizon version, whatever, the TCL Flip Pro. So TCL Flip Pro, very similar to the Nokia one. Probably the Nokia one is going to have maybe a couple of 2 or 3 extra apps, or maybe less apps, depending on where they go. But besides that, it's going to be KaiOS. It's going to be unstable. It's going to be, a sucky experience for some because it has a tons of ads, and it's going to be a better experience for others. But, that's just what it is. Okay, continue. Advances in technology does not seem to improve battery life, durability, signal strength, and screen brightness much. Only bells and whistles, not the important stuff. Yeah, Santiago, the dumbphone market is shrinking. There's some companies that, again, are really important. Like, for example, when it comes to screen brightness, the light phone may not have the best screen brightness, but you can see it in direct sunlight. I mean, this is kind of like a simulation of direct sunlight, right? Because it's a full, but here you can see it through the screen. That's through a lens. I can see it perfectly without any issues with any lights. So e-ink, I think, it's a very revolutionary technology. When you have something like this, it's going to reflect, fully. And screen brightness is not one of the top priorities for a lot of people. Battery life is not a priority anymore. Even with, the light phone is like 1 to 2 days. It's not, it's a small device, but for example, even the big one, like right here, the Sony XP 5S, not that great either, right? Like, you still need a couple of things here and there to make it work, and it's probably only going to work for like a day or two. So yeah, that's the life. Let me see. I have oh yeah, actually, let me show you this. So there is something that I've been doing. So here you have a notification with my calendar. And so I've been using, I'll show you here. I've been using something interesting called Zapier. And I'm going to need the screen capture again. So let me see. Why is this not showing up? Okay, let me put the webcam off and the video capture off. Okay, so it's not working again. Let me see. Maybe I need to reconfigure it. Oh, it's because I closed the browser. Maybe, or minimized it. Probably that's why. Yes, there you go. Okay, so I'll show you something that for notifications. Let's say that your device does not integrate Google Calendar, or whatever calendar you use. It doesn't really matter. Sorry. So we're going to do a calendar, or Google Calendar, maybe. Yeah, Google Calendar. There you go. You will authenticate it, sign in into your thing. And then to text message. Text. Zapier text. I think that's what it's called. Maybe it's because I already have it. Yeah. Well, let me put it here. So if you go to Zapier and you sign in, there it is. SMS by Zapier. That's what it's called. So you create these zaps, essentially. So every time I get a Google Calendar notification, it will text me automatically when the event starts. You can configure it. So let's say, there it is. You choose the account. You set up the trigger. So every time that my calendar for work, 30 minutes before, 30 minutes, it's going to send me a notification with the information. And it's going to send me a notification with the event, the address that I need to go to, and all of the information that you may need. So I think this is a very good solution for a lot of people, especially for those that may not have. So if you don't have in specific, for example, Google Calendar, but you need the integration, or you need a different kind of calendar, whatever it is, you're able to use this in order to send you text reminders and still have your agenda 30 minutes before, remind you of whatever you need to do. I personally have opted now for work, right, to have a full integration of the of my Google the smartwatch that I've been using. And again, it's just something that it's quite interesting. It's quite good, but that Zapier integration is very good for me if I decide not to take my smartwatch, but I still need to be communicated with Zoom meetings or whatever. Then I'll be able to have that available there. Couple of questions on the Mudita Pure. Yes. So is there any news on the Mudita Pure? Hey, Jose, what's the progress on the Mudita Pure? Did you get it? No, I have not gotten it. The reality is that they're dealing with a lot of difficulties with their shipping. Their shipping is very delayed. I can show you on the forum. So there is a couple of people talking about it. I'll show you the page. So here, let me see. There you go. Is it showcasing? Yep, it is showcasing. All right. So here's the forum.mudita.com. This is where you can stay in tune with everything. But here's the reality. And somebody asked maybe a couple days, why don't we have more real reviews yet of the Mudita phone, right? And everybody's like, where is Mudita? Where is Mudita, right? So I answered this, and I hope it helps you understand. So I'm waiting on mine, and I'll definitely do a YouTube review, a walkthrough, everything. We're going to do a live stream. We're going to celebrate once this phone finally comes out. But, you know, the essential thing is this. Mudita has sent about 250 to 300 phones. This is just my estimate. It's no official numbers. I think the official numbers that they have shared is about 150 to 200. But, you know, they've been sending in batches here and there. Most people are not reviewers. They're not interested. So the people that already got it, they're not interested in sharing a lot of these things with the community. So that's just what it is. Some people had to return their units because they had an issue with the keyboard. So one of the, here, let me showcase with a different phone. One of the keys, one of the arrows was just not working well. So like this arrow right here was not working well on the Mudita phone. So a lot of people had to just return it, and they got new units. They got it fixed, yada, yada, yada. So that's just the reality of the market right now. They've been dealing with a lot of delays. You can fault them. You can say, hey, you know, we're mad, we're sad. And I get it. I'm frustrated too. You know, they promised that it was going to be shipping in December, and it's February. I still don't have my phone. A lot of people still don't have their phone. You know, I understand the frustration, but the reality is that, you know, this is just the market. They're dealing with delays from the pandemic. They're dealing with delays from the production. That's just how it works. That's just how it is. And it is sad, but it's just what we have to do right now. The market needs something like this. Mudita, I think it's a good device, and I think it's going to provide some competition, especially for the light phones, or even, you know, more of the basic phones of the world. Let me see if I can pull up a different one. I'm going to charge something else in the meantime that the other one's charging. Here's the Punk MP02, by the way. If you have any questions, again, I have them all here. And I'll be doing a giveaway soon. So, you know, just, again, ask any questions or anything. But, again, you need to be patient. Mudita is coming out. They're trying to ship their things. But, you know, it's just the sad reality of it all right now. It's difficult. It's not easy. And I'm hoping that they get it fixed. I really do, because I think it's going to bring a lot of competition, especially for light and punked, and all of the different right here, right? Punked, light, you know, all of the different competitors is going to bring a lot of good competition. I'm really excited for that. But, you know, there you go. We don't have all of the answers yet. And that's just the sad reality. I'm hoping that it works out, that it works as advertised. I've been getting reports from different people, friends that have gotten their phones, and they're saying that it's good. There's some bugs to work out, which is expected, like the light phone. I remember when the light phone, you know, came out, had a lot of bugs. They've been fixing them. So, you know, there's a lot of things happening. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the situation on Mudita. They said, they told me that they were going to ship my unit, I believe last week, but I don't know. They haven't gotten back to me, and they'll get back to me. And whenever I get it, we'll do plenty of testing, guys. You know, comparisons, reviews, everything you guys want. We'll be seeing if this is actually a good device for you. And let me just get it out of the get-go. It's probably not going to be the best device for you in North America. I'm disappointed that it's not going to be the best device for me. I already know that. That's not going to be the best device for me. But it may be the best device for you, because it may fit your needs and your wants and everything that you actually, you know, have. Yeah, so there you go. That's the news on the Mudita so far. All right, so Braden Bailey Is there, no, that was the Mudita. Bryston LaFleur. Is there cheaper alternatives or a way to get a cheaper light phone? Yes, there is. And let me show you again. Again, this is just, me trying to give as much, give back to the community. So number one, we have a Reddit, light phone Reddit. I'm the mod there. I'm one of the mods, and I try to keep the community there and everything that we do. But here we have what is called, which let me thumb it up right there, or arrow up, whatever you want to call it. We have a weekly thread for selling light phones. So there's a lot of people in the community that realize, hey, you know what? This is a good device. It served its purpose for me, but I don't need it anymore. It's probably in pristine condition. It's very good. And boom, there you go. So there's a lot of people that sell it. So right here for sale, NA Dark North America, that means North America, new light phone 2 with case and original charging cable, $250. That's a $50 discount. And they tell you how much they used it, which type of payment. Of course, always be careful when dealing on the internet. Find reputable people, not people that just created their Reddit account, but people that have had a history, things like that. So there you go, $250. This guy, Storm Duck, $225 right there. Reply to him, talk to him, and be like, hey, I'm interested. They got it in November 2021. Excellent condition. Comes with the screen protector, which is already applied. Oh, which I actually haven't reviewed that. Let me show you. Let me show you how that works in just a second. This guy was a great deal, to be honest. $200 shipped and continues US. I think it was great. I don't know if Mitchell or 92 already took it, but if they haven't, make sure to take it out. And by the way, just because I know JSNBRTZ, he has a lot of good karma, he has confirmed trades. He's legit. I think he got an MP02. I believe that, but I'm not entirely positive. So again, if you want to get a cheaper light phone, go to the light phone Reddit. You'll be able to find the weekly thread is pinned at the top, and you'll be able to, get a light phone for a little bit cheaper. I mean, that was a $100 discount. That's something big. Also, light phone is working on a plan, if you want to call it. It's kind of like a contract. I know that's not super popular with a lot of people. They're like, oh, I want to buy my device, but they're working with reducing the price. So if you opt in for their plan, I believe 12 months, I don't think this is live yet. Joe just mentioned it in passing in one of the Discord conversations, which, by the way, we also have a Discord for the light phone and a Discord for Dumbphone. So if you're interested in, being part of the community and talking about all of these things, make sure to put it out there. So that's that. So the light phone team is trying to bring the price, I think, to $99 if you sign up for 12 months of their plan, their light plan, which works with AT&T, works really well, and that's just, I think it's a good option if you're thinking, hey, I still need service. Let me just switch to their plan. It's $30, probably cheaper than your carrier. You pay 50, 40, whatever, right? And then I can get a light phone for $99. Stick them for a year, see if that's best, and that's just what it is. Oh, one more thing on the light phone. Again, I'll showcase my screen. Okay, so a lot of people ask for this, and I think I'm just going to make every question that sometimes I don't have time to answer because maybe I'm working or maybe I'm doing something. But if you want the Verizon light phone plan, so how you get the Verizon light phone plan, it's $10 only. So it's only $10 if you have a light phone and you want to use that light phone on Verizon, right? So you go to shop, you go to no, it's not here. Plans? No. Devices. Bring your own phone. You have to put there it is. So you go to shop, you go to plans, you go to shop, you go to devices, you bring your own device. And then you have to click check compatibility. It will take you to a different thing, right? It's going to be, I think I always put smartphone on this one. Oh, no. Other device. Yeah, so I can put the IMEI. Light phone. Okay, there you go. IMEI number. So I'm going to input it here. My IMEI number. I'm going to take off my screen so you don't see the IMEI number. But I'm going to bring you. So you input the IMEI of the device, which I'm getting to. Account and info, device info, IMEI. Okay, And once you have done that, it will tell you that this device is compatible with the Verizon network. Then it will ask you to put your zip code. I'm just taking it off from the, you know, the whole, there it is. So let me go back and showcase this to you. So after you have put your IMEI and you put in your zip code, it will say the Lightphone Inc., Lightphone 2, IMEI. Those are my last 4 digits of IMEI. All right, this is your device. Then you will go and you pick a plan. And once you pick a plan, you have 2 plans. You have the Numbershare plan, which is if you already have a Verizon account. It's something that you already have. It's something that you already, you just want to connect your Lightphone to your smartphone. I personally don't think that that's the best idea. It's not the smoothest performance with Numbershare. It's better with the unlimited plan, but as a standalone device. So you select a standalone device. It's $10 a line per month plus taxes and fees. So it's about $13 or so. You're able to use unlimited 5G, unlimited talk and text. Well, the Lightphone doesn't have 5G, but it is what it is. So you're able to select that. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember, maybe they have changed this since I last signed up, but I believe they also allow you to get what is called the hotspot. I don't think it's 15 gigs anymore. I believe it was 15 gigs, but I'm not entirely sure. So I think it was 15 gigs, and now it's 1 gig of hotspot. I'm not entirely sure. I use my hotspot very sporadically, but you have the ability to get hotspot. You select the plan. They'll give you a phone number. They'll give you whatever. And then, of course, they'll ask you for a protection plan, which I'm like, but why? You decline that, et cetera, et cetera. You go for that, and then you have the magic $10 plan for the Lightphone. I think that's the best plan. It's the plan that I use. I've been using it for the past 2 years, and I've saved tons of money. There is no other plan in the industry that gives me unlimited talk, text, and data for $10, and there's no other device that allows that. So I think that if you're considering the Lightphone and you're like, man, it's expensive, it's $299, it's going to pay off itself after you get this plan, if you're in the United States, of course. And you can pay as you go and other things. Sorry if I went into a little bit of a tangent with the Lightphone right there, but I just needed to get it out there so that people ask me that all the time. So I'm just, again, it is what it is. All right, let's continue. Just got my Lightphone 2, week 2, using as my daily driver, really enjoying it. I'm glad, John. I'm really, really happy for you, man. Exciting to hear that you're enjoying it. There's some frustrations that you'll encounter on the go, but I hope that you're able to see some of the value. There's a whole community. Yeah, Braden, you mentioned it right there. Let's see. Have you heard about Fairphone? The company is making more ethical, sustainable, and easily repairable smartphones. Yes, Fairphone is a great company. Let me showcase it to everyone. Today, I guess, is a showcasing of different companies. So Fairphone right there. Fairphone. Oh, some notifications. Yay. Okay. All right. The world's only Blue Angel certified smartphone. So here you have, it's a good company. They're very sustainable. It doesn't really work well here in the United States, but you're able to buy the phone, you're able to buy the parts if you break something, and I think that is very good. Replaceable battery, things of that nature. They're always welcome in the community. So yeah, Fairphone, very good company. If you're looking, I think I showed you my IMEI. Guys, don't do anything bad. We'll be fine. Anyways, it is what it is. That's life. Anyways, so right there, hello, I want to know if the Lightphone works in Canada. Yes, it does. I'll showcase to you the compatibility tool. Another thing that is very important. So if you go to the lightphone.com, let me go here to here. Okay, perfect. There you go. So we have the lightphone.com menu. You go down to compatibility. Check compatibility. And you put Canada right there. Enter. Okay, it's not showing. It should show. Cameroon, Canada. Oh, that's odd. It should show something like this. I don't know why it's not doing it. United States, does it show? Yes. Well, I'm sorry that it's not showing, but this should say something along the lines of like, yes, the Livestream is compatible in Canada, but it's only compatible in certain regions with certain carriers. If you go into the Livestream subreddit, Canada, there's a lot of people that have the same question. I'm a Canadian Livestream user in Ontario, works perfectly with Kudo or Kodo, whatever it's the name. Both Kodo, Polymer by TELUS. I can confirm it will work with TELUS, Rogers, Bell, and Shaw. So there you go. Plenty of robust compatibility, but I'm pretty sure it's going to depend on the specific area where you live. Let me check the Zoom device. I'm going to, sorry, not ending soon. Be right back. Okay, we got it to 31%. Let me see. I don't have any more ports here, so I'm going to have to connect it to the back. That will not be as useful for you guys though. Here, let me first show you the code that you need to input on the Sonim device. All right, so let's first get started on this. All right. So, first things first. This is the Sonim XP5S, I believe. Yes, the XP5S. So there you have it. So you cannot, out of factory, just install applications on this device. So what you need to do is the following. So first things first is you need to input this code. I'll get you the code right now. Somebody share it with me on Discord. It wasn't long ago. There you go. So the code is star pound 2387 pound star. And then that takes you to a different mode, which is called engineer mode. And then you're able to disable and enable essentially the debug ADB. You get the application that I talked to you. You connect this bad boy to the actually I'll show you, why not? So OEM unlocking, you need to go down, USB debugging. You want to make sure that you have that enabled. So I'm going to connect this to the back of my computer. And after I do that, I'm going to show you how the ADB Control app works. I think I do have it. ADB App Control. I do have it. Perfect. No, I removed it. There you go. So we're going to download it. We're going to test here all of the different things. Again, you know, just doing my part, I guess, to showcase to you how this works. And this essentially is the same process for most Android dumb phones. I'll show you the dumb phone finder in just a second, but I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second to connect on the back. All right. All right, so my device is connected, and again, I installed the ADB, so I put it there. So we're going to go to the ADB Control app. We're going to download it. Let's see, download, boom, right there. Here is the page. Let me showcase to you the process. So there's the page. You will make sure to download ADB App Control 1.7.3. We're going to set it up. And right there, we're going to open the file. We're going to install it into our computer. Yes, give permissions, install in English, next, accept the agreement, yada, yada, yada. Boom, right there. So we're going to launch it, and I'm going to switch my screen capture to ADB App Control in just a second. Just give us a second. Let's see. Okay. Screen capture, ADB App Control. Perfect. All right, so there you have it in its full glory. I think I'm going to, yep, there he is. I'm going to have to reduce a little bit Yeah, so ADB App Control, whatever, 0.7. My wife is back, so I think our time is going to come to a close because my dog is going to come and make all kinds of sounds. But I want to showcase this to you. All right, so allow debugging on your device. So my device right now, it's not allowed. So it's going to prompt you to accept something, right, for the USB debugging. So just give a second and I'll show you. All right, after you have accepted that, I think, perfect, there you go. So after we have accepted, we need to install. So there it is, Sonim Tech XP 5800. It tells me what's installed. It tells me what is not installed on this device, what can be installed. There is an ADB App Control app that needs to be installed, the bridge, in order to just make it work very easily. So this is everything that is installed on my device. You know, you see it there, all of the Verizon things, all of the whatever, you know, all of these different things. And some things are necessary. So do not play with things that you do not understand. Do not do anything that you're like, oh my goodness, I have no idea what this is. Don't touch it. If you don't know what it does, don't touch it, right? But here you can install applications. So we're going to go to the Aurora store. So you go to Aurora store OSS. I believe that's Aurora OSS. We're going to download the package. Downloads. We're going to download the stable one. And then APK 4 point something 7, yada, yada, yada. And right now that I have just downloaded, we're going to install. Okay. Well, where are these? Select folder. Select file folder. No. Okay, we're going to have to go back to install. How do I get to it? Add APK. There you go. So now we're going to look for my downloads. There's the Aurora store. That's the package. You select it. You install it. And it says whether it's successful or not. Some apps will be successful. Some apps will not be successful. This one was. You refresh. You go back, of course, to the list of apps. And we're going to look for the Aurora store. Should be somewhere. Right. I don't see the icon. If you see it, holler at me. All right. Let's see. Maybe it's already there. It's just not showing. We're going to refresh. Maybe that's going to tell me what's there or not. Let me see if it installed it on the actual device. All right, so now that I showed you that, I disconnected the device. Okay, so I disconnected the device. And I'm not showing you that anymore. As you see right here, right there is the Aurora store. Boom, we can open it. Now you may not be able to interact much with it. Some apps are made for keypad devices. Some apps are not. And that is, you know, kind of like a give and take testing kind of a thing. I think we can give permissions, right? I'm trying to see. Sorry, guys. This is my first time doing it on the Sonim. Yeah, you're going to need a mouse here to make it work. So, as you see, it does work, but then you get stuck in a certain place, right? So, okay. I was able to select something. Finish. Okay, perfect. Login using not Google. I don't want Google. I want something else. I don't want to sign into Google. As you see, it doesn't allow me to sign in as anonymous. That's going to be very difficult. But again, it does work. You can install via ADB. So whatever application that you need, you download the APK. Boom, you put it on the ADB App Control. You make sure that your device is compatible, and then you're good to go. So again, it works. It gets to it. All right. I hope that answered your question, the connoisseur. I hope it helped. Any Sun phones that support WhatsApp just fine. This one and the XP3 or XP3 Plus, they support it fine. You just need a mouse, and I'll show you where to get that mouse. Again, this is another thing that I did the other time. I finally have a video where I can just send people to. I think that's super important, guys. You have no idea how many questions sometimes I get. That's just like, man, I wish I did a live stream or a video that will just cover all of this. So if you go to appsforflip.com, I believe. Appsforflip.com. I put app instead of apps. Apps for Flip right here. You go to apps and you download this mouse. Where is it? Where is the mouse? Hebrew keyboard. Aha, right here. Apps for Flip mouse. You download that. You follow this procedure. Sometimes it will work with this one, or sometimes it will work with this one. You install it. Then you will have access to a mouse on your device, on whatever device that you'll be using. So you'll be able to navigate your applications through that mouse, select things, and do other things. I believe on the XP3 Plus, the mouse does not work very well, but WhatsApp works well or good enough that you're able to use it without the mouse. Just putting it out there. And this is just my perspective, right? If you really need WhatsApp, if it's something that it's absolutely a must for you, why not just put it on a smartphone, and just leave the smartphone at home, connect it to the internet, Wi-Fi, whatever it is that you have at home. And then you can use it with webwhatsapp.com wherever you go. That's another alternative. I hope WhatsApp eventually allows you to use it without having to have all of these connected devices and et cetera, et cetera. But, it is what it is. Dreams, right? Okay, let's get to the next question, guys. How long does one... let's see. Thanks for the info. Really nice. Okay. Yeah. Hey, just try to do my part. With most carriers cutting 2G, 3G in the US, what are the best feature phone options? Cat Eye or 98? All right. Again, I'm going to showcase my screen. I have built a tool, guys. Please, whenever anyone asks this question, I'm just like, guys, I built a tool for you called the Dumbphone Finder. You go to dumbphonefinder.com. and it will redirect you to the tool. It's just a redirect that I put on my servers, essentially. And there you have the ability to sort and filter at your heart's content. You have the ability to say, hey, you know what? I want a phone that has reliable supports and updates. Yes, that will filter automatically the phone that you need. But I don't want just any phone. I want a phone that works with Verizon and that has supports and updates. Well, you put Verizon right there and it filters out more. And then you go into like, okay, well, I want a specific one that is a flip phone. Well, it will filter there, and then you have your options. All of these phones are constantly being updated as to the features, as to everything that you need. The physical format is there. Whether they have group text messages is there. Whether they have removable battery is there. Whether what's the operating system that's running. Whether they have VoLTE LTE, meaning that it's going to work after 3G is done. It's there. If it has hotspot and tethering, if it has a browser, if it has Wi-Fi calling, if it has WhatsApp, if you can install WhatsApp, not if it has WhatsApp, but if you can install WhatsApp. If you have external storage, if you have 2FA authentication, if it's via SMS only, or if it's via apps, if you can install Spotify, voice to text, is it 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G? Is it what the type of USB? Is it micro USB? Is it USB-C? Is it proprietary? Does it have a headphone jack? Does it still Signal Messenger? Does it have T9 as a workaround, as a touch, as a no, as a yes? Camera, GPS navigation, is it sold on lock? What type of SIM card? Screen size, screen type, calendar syncing, whether it's both the flagship carriers or MVNO only. This means that it may work with AT&T, but it's not going to work on the main network. It's only going to work on the whatever, providers that rent the towers. So everything that you may need, it's there. Yes, you need to scroll a lot to find all of the features. I'm sorry. I try to make it as easy as possible. And there's some things that I don't have super control over the design of the website just because there's some integration and linking that I started doing that if this was my full-time job, guys, I will build a tool that looks good, that it's super intuitive and that has everything. But I have limited time. I do my best to put the information out there, and I hope it's helpful to you. So I hope that you use the Dumbphone Finder. Again, dumbphonefinder.com. Or you Google my name, you go to my page, josebriones.org, and I'll just showcase it there as well. So like if you go to my page, right, josebriones.org, which I recently switched, you can click there, Dumbphone Finder, and it will take you right away to the Dumbphone Finder. Or you can even click there, Dumbphones, josebriones.org/dumbphones, and you can, boom, right there, you can go to the Dumbphone Finder. So it's not a problem. And this also links to my page right there, Jose Briones. It will link to my page. You can learn more about me, my social pages, my podcasts, the recommendations I have. These are the 3 that I'm having right now. I am an affiliate with Amazon, so if you click on my links, either on the Dumbphone Finder or anywhere else, I will receive a kickback. So thank you for all of your appreciation and buying all of the phones through the links. I appreciate that a lot. But every little piece of information that you need or that you want, it's there. I built it there for you guys so that you find the value. So if you have any friends or anyone that's like, hey, how do I find the best device for me that has all of the features that I need, yada, 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 it's there. I hope it helps you. There you go. All right. Thank you, Cat Tire, for your question. I hope I'm able to help you with the Dumbphone Finder. All right. I've been loving my MP02. Thank you for introducing me to that phone. Hey, man, I'm excited that you're using it. MP02, amazing device. It works for a lot of people. If you need group text messages, look elsewhere. But if you only need the basics and Signal, if that's if it's not WhatsApp, if you use Signal, there you go. All for you. The connoisseur, can I buy your Cat S22 Flip? Actually, I didn't sell it. Sorry, I didn't sell it. I sent it to the UK because one of you won. And whoever you were, I believe Stefan, I think that was her name. Congrats, you won. Again, I give away all of the devices I buy to give back to the community. So everything I buy it myself. I don't get sponsored. I don't get the phones sent to me. Sometimes I do, and I do disclaimers when it comes to that. But I always give back to the community. So stay tuned to the channel. I always do giveaways. I send them internationally. I don't care where you live. I'm going to try to send it to you. As long as, we are able to work some things out. And if they ask for custom fees and stuff like that, then, that's another thing. But I will send it wherever it is. So stay tuned and you have a chance to win. Usually about 100 to 200 people join the giveaways. And, I have 6-7 phones and I send them out. My hope is that as I continue doing this throughout time, that we'll be able to give each and every one of you that are watching a phone, so anyways, so sorry, cannot buy my Cat S22 Flip. I unlocked it and sent it to the UK, and I believe it's being used. I don't know, Stefan, if you're listening, send me an email if you haven't had any issues or whatever. Anyways, all right, let's see. How long does one can use the SIM card that comes with prepaid phones? Well, it really depends on your area of the world. Some companies allow you to use it for 30 days. Some companies allow you to use it indefinitely. It really depends on your region of the world and the carriers that you use. But here in America, in North America, in the United States, we have, again, that specific plans and attached to the carriers. And the best one for me, at least, is the $10 plan for, it's a $10 plan for the iPhone 2. There you go. All right. Let's continue. A couple of conversation about the kind of depends on the carrier, but yes, that's usually how prepaid carriers work. All right, let's see. Thank you for introducing me to Unplug. Has completely changed my life. Hey, man, Alex, amazing. Again, Unplug, very good product. I love what they're doing. I have the key, the original key here. I can showcase you guys. This is the original Unplug key. You can ask for them to, I believe, to still buy it if you ask them. I know I have somebody in India who won the giveaway, and we've been trying to get him an Unplug key for the longest time, but it's very difficult. They have very limited stock, and they're still supposed to get back to me. I'm still contacting them, and hopefully one day we'll be able to get it out there. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But the Unplug key and the Unplug system is very good. It's a good solution for a lot of people, and it can save you a lot of time. So one thing that I will say is that I think it will be good to introduce a full lifetime plan. So Tim, I've talked to Tim before, and I think they're thinking about introducing a lifetime plan. Give them the feedback so they introduce a lifetime plan, so you don't have to pay monthly. I just personally dislike subscriptions. I like lifetime. I'll buy it, I'll pay whatever, and I'll use it for the rest of my life. All right. Let's see. Thank you. Yeah, only in Europe for now. Okay. Ottawa specifically. Jose, I bought the new MP02. Loving it. But on the back, I have the IMEI and serial numbers just slapped on the back for everyone to see. Is it wise to remove it? Yes. Remove your IMEI. Look, most people don't have the technical know-how of how to hack an IMEI and get into your account and steal all your information. But some people do. And when I showcase it just a little bit, please don't steal my information. I mean, the worst that can happen is you file a claim, you freeze your credit, but it's not a fun experience, right? Monitor your credit if you're in the United States is very important. Even get just an app that monitors for you, like the Experian app is the company, the credit company, Credit Bureau. Just download it. It's good. It works, and just monitor your things. But most people don't have the technical know-how how to hack an IMEI fully and get into your company and details. Of course, carriers are increasing the protections nowadays fully. Oh my goodness, it's like tons and tons of carriers are improving that. Just switching back and forth between the SIM cards is very tightened now. Like you have more securities, but I will just take it out. It's not a super increased risk, but it is a risk, and you don't want to have that. So Braden, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, please let me know. But Braden, just remove it. It's better. Okay. Roscoe, thank you. They should make more candy bar dumbphones. Yes, I agree. Those are really good. I'm waiting for the Mudita Pure, and I'm really excited about that one. Let's see. Is there a good guide on how to get apps or Google services onto the Chin F21 Pro? I'm getting an older one, non-Google, non-crack, that I bought off a user on Reddit. Okay, just Winata. Okay, just Winata. I believe there is one. Let me try to look it up. Let's look it up together. I believe it's on XDA Developers. Xiaomi F21 Pro. There it is. Hacking routing. There you go. So, let's see. I believe there is a group. There's a Telegram group. Right? I'm trying to see. Aha, there it is. So this guy, he's a recognized developer. So, again, always be careful, of course. But I believe you can unlock it via this way. I haven't tried it myself, so I cannot vouch for the method, but it is a tool to crack the Chin F21 Pro bootloader without erasing user data. And boom, right there. You can follow the ideas in there and see what happens and how it works. You have the screenshots of how it works. It will do it probably for you. And then you're able to start installing micro G or, APKs and all of the different things. So I don't think it's a full guide, but hey, it's better than anything. So, I'm really excited to see that there is a lot of, kind of like community behind this phone. It's a good phone. It's, very good. So again, go to XDA Developers, Chin F21 Pro APK restriction, and then you have right there on page 3, you'll have the script to unlock the tool right there. So again, there you go. Okay, so more questions. Let's see. Are you on PC or a laptop? I'm on a PC. Yeah. So yeah, I'm on a PC. I have my own PC and just make it work. Okay, is the XP3 good? It really depends on your needs. That's always what I like to say, but it is good. It's a good phone. Like, I mean, the XP3, I think I prefer the XP5S just because of the form factor, but the XP3 is less bulky for sure. That is a fact. It's way less bulky. So, it depends on what you value and things like that. But there you go. Okay. Hi, Jose. Do you still use the light phone? What are your thoughts on Nokia 2254G? Thanks for the motivation on digital minimalism. Yes, I still use the light phone. The light phone has been my daily driver for the past 2 years, 2 and a little bit. So it's been 2 and 3 months, I think. So the past 27 months, I've used my light phone. I've loved it. It's great. I enjoy the device, and it's just, it's just the best. So I love it. Again, it's the device I use. It works for me. The battery life works for me. I use my devices less nowadays. So again, it works. It works good. It works for me. It may not work for you, and I respect that, but it works for me. It's been working for me, and I've seen it grow. I've seen it evolve. It's amazing. I remember when we used to only have talk and text, and that's it, and alarms. And now we have music, we have podcasts, we have directions, we have a calculator, everything. So it's been expanding. I love it. I love what the company stands for. I talk to Joe every so often. He comes on and talks to all of the users on the Discord, and he's very active in there. From time to time, you'll see him announcing new things. They just added the RSS feeds. So again, for those of you that have light phones and may not have seen, let's go back to the lightphone.com. Oh, well, I cannot show you, because if I show you my password and stuff like that. I'll show you the Reddit post that I published a couple of days ago. So here, in a couple of days ago, I published a little video. You can see it there. You go to phone, you sign in into your whatever, toolbox, podcasts, and you can add RSS feeds nowadays. So you can add RSS feeds. Make sure to remove that HTTPS, and you'll be able to find the podcast. Some of them are still not working fully or properly, but most of them work. And again, it's something that I love. It's something that it's essentially just amazing. I love my light phone. It's great. Now, let's talk about the Nokia 2254G. Great device as well. I'll bring in a Nokia prop for it. So here's the banana phone. Nokia is a good company. It's been a good company for a long time. And I'll bring this other one since you guys are asking about a different device. Let me be right back. I'm going to put this to charge because I need to showcase something to whoever's asking about the Chin S1 Plus and all of that. Okay, let's go again. Oh, one thing that I wanted to showcase to you guys. I got this metal thing that says Dumbphones. And I'm really excited to use it, so I'll be putting it here in the studio. So you'll see it in one of the videos. Eventually, when I start making more videos that showcase my face, I think you guys are enjoying the whole, just seeing what the device can do and all of that good stuff. We'll see how we continue. Again, the channel continues to evolve and doing different things. So we'll see. Anyways, so the Nokia 2254G is a very good device. It has basic calls, basic texts, things of that nature. The problem is, actually, this may be actually better. It uses an older, or not older, more limited operating system. And you may not have access to everything that you need. And that's just the reality. It uses something that doesn't have group text messages. So if you're looking something for calls and single text messages between users, I think is a good option. If you're looking for something more advanced, if you're looking to have podcasts, if you're looking to have music and browse the web or have WhatsApp, it's just not the device for you. That's just how it is. I like the device. It works decently well here in the United States. And it's a good device. But again, it's just not the best for most people. Some people get frustrated with the device. It also has a big bug that showcases text messages 3 hours delayed. Like the hours are kind of like messed up. So you need to put the phone 3 hours behind of your time zone in order to get the proper syncing of the text messages. So is it for you? I don't know. I feel like trying it out is not a bad thing. go to the Dumbphone Finder, click on the link, buy it. It's on Amazon, $50. Try it out for a couple days. If it's for you, perfect. If it's not, just return it. That's just how it is. All right. Cyan Duck, what is your everyday job? Oh, good question. So I work with essentially nonprofits. So I work with churches or non-religious organizations, and I help them grow. That's it. That's what I do. And I do community service projects. So I just moved to Colorado. There was a huge fire, and we planned a community service project. We just went out there, and reached out to the community. We went to the hospital to deliver goodies to the nurses and the staff in there. We went to help with a bunch of people to the center for donations, like sorting them and helping people find what they need. And then I had to go because I had a meeting, but the team stayed there and they went to the police department and the fire department and supporting it. So I planned that kind of stuff, help out, or at least planned. I didn't plan that specific one. I just helped out, brought the people. I do other things like create activities for people in if you have financial needs, for example, like put up seminars that are financially, invite people from the community to give those seminars, since I don't have the expertise on everything, right? I just do my part to make this world a better place. So work with religious institutions, work with whatever nonprofits, everything else, just to help them grow. And that's about what I do. You can assign that title to many things, like ministers, pastors, or, right now I'm working with a specific church. So, I'm working with a specific religious institution. But I can work with anybody, and that's the thing I do. There you go. Yoshi Mizu, still haven't gotten the Mudita Pure. Nope. Still haven't gotten it. It's a bummer. I know you guys want to see it. I want to see it. I want to test it. I want to see if all the claims are there. I've been hearing a lot of different things, but we just got to wait. It is what it is. Okay, let's see. Here in Europe as well, we are really lacking in the Android dumbphone department. I know the Cat S22 is a beautiful device and a lot of people want it in Europe. Your best bet right now is to get the Cat S22 from somebody in America. Pay $100 to T-Mobile to unlock it and then ship it to Europe. That's your best bet. But it is what it is. Or Canada. I saw another one, couldn't get the Cat S22 Flip in Canada. Yeah, you cross the border, pay T-Mobile $100 plus the price of the phone. That's $350, and then you're able to use it at your heart's content. All right, let's continue with the last couple ones. How do you apply for the sweepstakes? Yes, for the giveaway, for the sweepstakes, whichever way you want to call it, I put a link on my channel. I put a link on the Reddit. I put a link on the Discord. So those are the areas that I'm always, connecting and contacting and everything. So if you're into or you want to win, just stay tuned on that. Stay tuned on the channel. I always put it. If there's a giveaway, I put it in the video. I say there's going to be a giveaway. And then I give away. You guys have like 15 to 20 days to sign up. And then I select at random. And then I send it out to wherever in the world. Okay. Yes. Somebody had a question about the Chin 1S or S1 Plus, whatever it's called. 1S Plus. I think that's what it is. Is it any good for Android apps? I like the design. Yes. I still have the device actually. Because I believe that the person that won, let me be right back. I believe that the person that won didn't want it. It is what it is. So it will be going on the giveaway at some point in time. I just cycled them essentially. This is the Chin 1S Plus. I have a review on it. And I'm hoping that this works so that I'm able to showcase what you're asking. I wouldn't do a lot of Android apps with this device. Yes, you can install them. Yes, they do work. But no. It just is not the best for Android apps. It's a great design. I love it. It's super thin, very sleek, but it's not fast enough. It doesn't have the power to actually use it. So because of that, I would just say, hey, no. It's not turning on. I thought that it has sufficient charge, but it's not turning. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I think I went off for like a second. Yeah. Okay. I think we're back, right? Please let me know if we're back. I think we're good. Yeah. Let me check my channel. I'm gonna check my channel. Yes. Yes. Okay. So still works. Still there. Right. Okay. So I think we're still good. Sorry, I just don't want to be talking and not actually I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, so the Chin 1S Plus, not the best device for a lot of Android apps, maybe one or two. That's about it. Let's see. That's awesome to hear. I would love to try the LP2, but sadly it doesn't have compatibility in my country. Yeah, that's another thing. Well, here's the thing. So the light phone is compatible in a lot of countries that had just not been tested yet. So it can be compatible in a lot of other countries. It's just that they haven't been tested and they're not risking your money, to send it out there and to, not work. So it may be compatible in your country. I don't know what country it is. So if you can illuminate us on the country and maybe, we can figure something out. I don't know. From time to time, I find good deals on the iPhones and I just buy them and send them to other people. So, yeah, you never know. So, yeah. Okay. Any good Dumbphone suggestions for India? Love from India. Great and really unique content. Yeah, Ashish. Hey, man. So, here's the thing. India is... It's a very interesting market because some would be very, some phones would work. But I would say just go on the Dumbphone Finder, find something that works for you. If you can get phones from AliExpress, I would recommend probably the AGM M7 or the Xiaomi F21 Pro. I think those are good kind of middle ground solutions because you probably need WhatsApp, and WhatsApp is very important. So get something that works with that, and then continue in the journey. Now, if you're looking to completely disconnect, maybe KaiOS. KaiOS is kind of like a good intermediary. I think that may work. But it really depends on your needs. It always depends on your needs. So, yeah. Oscar, are you going to talk about the Cat S22? So I don't have the Cat S22 anymore, but I can talk about it. It's essentially a smartphone and a flip phone device. It works really great. I love my time with it. And once I unlocked it, I used it for a couple of days on Verizon and it worked amazing. So yeah, I had great reception and it works really well, but you had to unlock it. So yeah, that's the thing. Let's see. I just bought a used phone for $20 on eBay. Good backup phone. Probably a Nokia. Yeah. It's good. Any recommendation for T9 with Android? Alternate keyboards to install? Yes, I do. Another thing that a lot of people ask. Let's see. Here, let me show you my screen. Okay, there it is. I'm there, and I'm here. Wow, double me. Anyways, let me close that since we're back. Okay, so there is a project, T9 open source GitHub. I think that's what it is. Boom. All right. There is one. I think it's this one. Yes, this is the one. So there's a project called Traditional T9. And it is a keypad IME input method editor for Android. So you are able to, either install it as an APK, right there, boom, boom, or you're able to install it with more information, right? So there is this input that is highly customizable. You're able to use it a lot. And I believe, so there's this guy, he has the AGM M7. His name is Tokayo, I believe. Tokayo, right? No. Tokayo. Nope. I always get, okay, let me just search for AGM M7 and we'll find it. This is one of the most active users, Atokao. There you go, Atokao. So user Atokao has done great work on the AGM M7. He has ported Google services via micro G to the AGM M7, number one. He has also not only done that, but he has also gotten Google services on kind of like a rooted M7. He's trying to actually create a custom ROM for the AGM M7, which I think is amazing, and we should definitely support all of the work that he's doing, because that can open a lot of possibilities in the community. But here, he also tried the voice ping P1, by the way. But here, let me show you. He did the T9 variation. Right here. So this is the, again, yeah, we got it right. So it was clam, traditional T9. So what he did is he got this predicted T9. So he went to essentially created the T9, and he got to remap all of the keys, and he got it working. So this is one of the best projects that you can go into, the traditional T9 from Clam, and you're able to essentially use it. You're able to use all the words that you need and whatever it is, so that you're able to, again, use it for your specific needs. So again, it's just something that you, that you need to kind of like work out. All right, let's continue. So T9 for Android clamshell devices, it's probably best if you customize it by yourself. Unless the device has a really good T9 or a voice to text, like, I mean, you know, I'll showcase to you here the light phone. Here, we'll text these people that are from the these are the people from the dealership that are trying to sell me a car. So we're just going to do that. Hello, my name is Jose, and this is a test of the Light Phone 2 and the voice to text. And boom, right there. You see it. It's happening before your eyes. It just continues doing it, and you're able to transcribe, and, you know, voice to text is amazing on the Light Phone 2. A retry. Gotta exit. And if you don't want to use voice to text, you just type with the, you know, QWERTY keyboard. So it's not that huge of a deal, but it works out. Again, you know, it's just an option, right? Snow day for you as well. Yes, snow day for me. Still had to, you know, do some things and work in email in probably 10 minutes where I'm going to sign off. But it's been a good live stream, guys, and I appreciate a lot of the questions. Let's see. Dr. Bowman, any chance you recommend a Dumbphone akin to the chin for Verizon? So your best option in the United States for the chin, let's use the Dumbphone Finder. I think your best option, let's go on Verizon, and let's go smart feature phone. So your best option right here is probably going to be the Kyocera Direct Stream or the Shock Classic, or get a Cat S22 Flip and unlock it. So you will have to go to, let's see, T-Mobile, Cat S22. So if you buy it from their prepaid, so if you go to prepaid, you go to shop phones. Go to, yeah, I'm trying to showcase it to you guys. Right, somewhere here it'll be. So that's the Alcatel Go Flip 4. That's the prices of unlocked, or not unlocked, but right there. So you buy the Cat S22 Flip, and then you put about $100 of prepaid, essentially like money into it, like pay as you go, essentially. Here, I think it's there's a pay as you go place. Try to see where the plans, monthly plans, view all. No, monthly plans. There's one that's like, you know, you kind of like refill and top up. So you put about $100 of you know, into T-Mobile, and then they'll give you the unlock code, and then you're able to unlock it. So that'll be your best bet. Get the Cat S22 Flip, unlock it, and then you're able to use it on Verizon. I think the only thing that will not work fully through the kind of like idea or the what's it called, the main system, it'll be the hotspot, but you're able to make it work through a different application. So yeah, that's how it works. Hola Jose. Are you still using the Sunbeam? Is it still good? And is there any way to get it in Europe? Yes, so I still have the Sunbeam. It's one of the ones I keep because a lot of people ask questions and I sometimes have to test things. So the Sunbeam F1, very good device. They have updated a lot of things. They're still not great for music and playback, things like that. So, don't fully recommend it for that. But phone calls, text messages, great device. Any way to get in Europe? No. No. No way to get on Europe right now. They are shipping to Canada and to the United States. So if you have a friend that, wants to send it that way, that's your best bet. If you're interested and you're, really interested, contact me and maybe I can help you source it. So I'll get one and then, you pay for the shipping and everything and I can send it to you. I've done that like a couple times, but yeah, it's a kind of like per case basis. It's like, okay, you want to, let's try to get it and whatnot. So yeah, Sunbeam, very good company. Love them. They continue to support their device, and that's the biggest thing. Let's see. I'm highly involved in ministry. Curious if you've ever been consultant for your Dumbphone expertise. No, not really. I've never been talked about like specific, digital minimalism in like a religious setting, even though they kind of go hand in hand, because a lot of people in religious communities, they like to limit their, social media use, or, they're like, hey, focus more on, your religious text or whatever it is. So no, not a lot of people. But yeah, I mean, I'm open to collaborate with if any nonprofit or anything else wants to, hey, give us a seminar on the benefits of dumbphones. Yeah, for sure. I'm down. Pastor would love the congregation to hear the options, recognizing efficiency, but moaning how much. Yeah. Again, send me an email. My email is on my page. You can find it in there. Send me an email, and we'll be in contact about it. I spoke for a Unitarian. I remember. Yeah, for sure. I spoke for a Unitarian church, actually, in New York via Zoom a couple of months ago, probably like around July. They brought me in to have a conversation with them about it. And yeah, it was good. It was good. Religious context, it kind of goes hand in hand. Let's continue. Franco. Oh, you're from Chile. Okay. Yeah, I would love to take the risk of a cheaper used LP2 because 300 is a bit too much. Maybe it will work. Yeah, again, find it on Reddit. That's your best bet. 200. I mean, again, maybe it's still available. That's $100 less. So yeah. I got your name right. Perfect. That's awesome. That's awesome. A couple of last questions. Let's see. I'm pretty ignorant about how phones. How do you use more than one phone at once? Do you just switch your SIM card from phone to phone? No. So here in the United States, I don't know if you're in the US, teenage, maybe you are, but there is a program called Numbershare. So I'll show you. Again, we're going to go back and forth today between the screen share, so T-Mobile has something called digits. T-Mobile digits. Verizon Numbershare. Temporarily. All those trackers want to get me, but whatever. So Numbershare, digits. So digits is a plan, essentially, that allows you to duplicate your SIM card or your phone number on a different platform. So this is not the page I want, but right here. Perfect. So T-Mobile digits, you get essentially a secondary SIM card, and you put it on your other device, and you have access to the same phone number, same text messages, same everything. You can use it with wearables, but you can also use it with phones. So that's one way I've done it in the past. And another way is Verizon Numbershare. So with Verizon Numbershare is essentially the same principle, but it's more limited devices. They only allow phones, smartwatches, or the light phone. that's the only phone, quote unquote, that can use it. So right now, I've been using, and actually, let me be right back. I'm going to bring it. All right. So right now, I have been using the right here, the Galaxy Watch. So I've been using the Galaxy Watch, and it's a great little device. I mean, I love this thing because it has access to all of the smart things that I need for work. So my calls, my text messages, my everything for work. And then if I need to check an email, probably not reply via this, but if I need to check it and give a call back and information, I can do that. And it works great. So it's been working great. The battery life is amazing. Like it's 2-3 days. I mean, for smartwatches, it's pretty great. And of course, it's a very petite device. But I've been using it. I just posted a review yesterday about it, and you guys can watch it. And it's just been good. It's just been a great device for me to use that works really good. So what I do, this is just my personal advice, and this is something that you may want to practice in your own life. I'll probably write a blog post about this. Why have 2 phone numbers? 2 phone numbers are so important. You can. My wife just rolled her eyes on me because she's like, "Oh my goodness, you're still talking with the internet." Melissa, you want to come and say hi? She's probably gonna go take a nap. But we'll be done, guys, in just a second, because I need to get back on my day. And yeah. Anyways, so have 2 phone numbers. You have 1 phone number for work, and you have 1 phone number for personal. That's it. It works very well. You're able to separate your life into 2 compartments. Yes, you may pay an extra fee. Aaron, I know you came a little late, probably, but I did talk about the light phone plan a couple of minutes ago, maybe like 30-40 minutes ago, pretty much in the beginning. Cost $10. I'll talk about it a little bit towards the end. But again, I use this as my work phone, essentially. All of my work device. So I have an Android at home. I just, have a device, an Android at home that has Verizon. And then that cost me $20. So I pay for a cheap plan. I don't pay for the, unlimited plan. And then I pay for this $10. So it's $30 that goes for work. It's work related. It's it's not related to anything else. It's just work related. So every work call comes into that device. And then, since I have it connected to my smartwatch, then I'm able to get that on the go. I'm not distracted by this Android device it's at home. I don't bring it with me. This past month I did because I didn't have a very good solution. And I was really like, man, I really hate, I really hate that I'm bringing my device and spending countless of hours. But now I have this, and I've found that it's a complete better solution for me, at least. So essentially, I have the device. I'm able to have all of the information that I need for runs, for maps, for all the smart stuff, and the messages. I'm able to reply to them because my phone is over there. It's in my house here, of course. And then when I'm on the go, and then I can reply. I can do all of these things. And it's a little bit slower, right? Because you're not using everything, but I have all of that information there. And then I have my light phone, which is my personal devices. When I talk with my wife, I talk with my parents, I talk with my, friends that are not work related. And then that's it. That's how it works. And I've been using that method for the past year, and I've been tweaking it with different devices, yada, yada, yada. But I found a solution that works for me finally. I'm able to have all of the information that I need on the go with the smartwatch. I used to have an Apple Watch, and that didn't work very well, honestly. But this Samsung Watch, excellent. It's working great because the Apple Watch is heavily dependent on the iPhone. If you don't have the iPhone with you, it doesn't work. So it doesn't work really well, at least. This one works great. You can add events. You can have a calendar. All of the notifications that I need are with me. They're not distracting me all the time. I'm not scrolling because you're not going to scroll on this. And it works really well. So that's that. But you're able to sync your phone number. If you only use one device, you're able to sync your phone number between 2 devices with digits or Numbershare. So that's how it works, teenage, if you're in the US at the very least. And I believe outside of the States, there's something called SIM cloning. I haven't looked into it because I do not live in the different areas of the world that do that. All right, last couple of questions. Thoughts on the Cat S22 Pro? Good device, rugged. It's just a smartphone, nothing special, but yeah. It is pretty good. Let's see. Keep it up. Thanks, Jose. Can you talk about your service plan with the Livestream or where I can get info about that / cost? Yes. Again, talked about it earlier, but I'll just give you a last spiel. I'll showcase my screen again. If you go to Verizon, you go to Shop, Devices, bring your own device, check compatibility. You enter. Let's put other device. You enter the IMEI, whatever the IMEI is. Well, I just input a bunch of numbers. It's going to say it's not compatible. But whenever it says that it's compatible, it will take you to select the plan. The plan is $10 US plus tax. And boom, it works. Unlimited talk, text, and data on the Verizon network. And it works really great. So hopefully that answers your question. You can go back and watch the other part now that I'm going to be logging off. Any final questions, put them now. If not, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully with a Mudita Pure in my hands so that we can do a live stream and showcase it all. And if not, we'll just keep waiting. But I'm really excited. Again, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, make sure to put it in the comments. I always interact with you guys on all the videos. I try to keep reply as soon as I can, as soon as I have time. But new job, new move, new everything. Less time definitely to produce more videos, but that's okay. You know, YouTube channels go in cycles. I'll still be here talking about this topic that I love. Again, put the comments in the video below, in the comments below, in the whatever, the chat box, everything that goes. And if you have anything else, yeah, just let me know and we'll be in contact. So thank you for watching. Thank you for everything. I'll see you in the next video.